god, the guyest clothes ever.
And we're up. Welcome back to Dice Coffee, where apparently we now play dress up on a Wednesday night. God, it's so hot in the soup. Why? Why did I agree to this? So, we're back with our Call of Cthulhu game, where each of us are at our own level of discomfort at the moment. I in a suit, Mars in an awkward position, and Jay with layers.
Three of them.
Our Ari, who is playing Amy, will be joining us shortly. But last week on our little game, the three of you have posed as FBI agents and the CSI forensic to analyze and investigate what has happened with a murder in the south part of Lakewood. An elderly couple and a murder-suicide had occurred. Upon looking into the house and finding a curious-looking silver crucifix with a small ruby in the center, you discovered that all of your companions that had joined you there and pretty much the entire town had been transformed into a ghoulish, almost zombie-like state. Because of this, you had been forced to attack, you have been forced to defend yourselves, and after a few altercations, Zero had revealed that you would most likely have to do something you do not want to do. Killing that which is most important to you, in order to escape this nightmarish hell world. Despite the repercussions and the possible consequences of that moving forward, you have done exactly as he said, and true to his word, you have managed to escape that sort of nightmare dimension back to your homes, but still plagued with questions. It's almost as if for every answer you receive, there's another set of questions that are thrown at you, and it doesn't seem to be ending. Nevertheless, you have all gone back to your homes, taken a night's rest, and in the morning, MJ and Wim have discovered that your friends have all had this shared delusion or dream of that zombie world. Zero has confirmed that all of these artifacts may be affecting the people you are closest to, and your continued exposure to these objects is now bleeding out to the people you consider family, friends, and important to you. We left off with MJ's friends in a bewildered state in your home, Wim not getting the answers she wants from Agent Zero, and Amy still reeling over what she had done to Ashley in that quote-unquote dream world. And MJ, there's a bit of not a heated argument, but a discussion amongst your friends with a hint of panic, as Jake and Shane just kind of throw shouting words at each other, completely panicking about what their exact dream was, and the conversation started off pleasantly hilarious, making jokes about it. But as the jokes went on, they began to realize that their dreams are almost exactly the same. Just replace them with each other, and their dreams seem to be entirely accurate. As they continue to argue with each other, Elaine steps in between and is, Guys, please stop arguing. We're not arguing. We're fucking agreeing. What the fuck? This is a prank. This is a fucking prank. This is a fucking prank. There is a hidden camera somewhere here. You're all fucking with me.
For the love of God, please stop panicking. We've seen weirder shit. We literally just saw a meteor crash in our town. And I don't know if I remember it correctly, but I did hear from our psych teacher from before that there's this thing called mass hysteria or something. When something happened to a weird person and it suddenly spreads around town and no one knows what it's about, maybe something like that? It
didn't spread around town. It's just us. I just texted my friends. None of them have the same thing. I don't like this. There's a meteor. There's a shooting in the bar. There's a murder between the sweetest old couple that we've ever known. You're not freaked out by everything that's happening? At all? This is
I mean, I am, but
This is a backwater town. It's the part of California people forget. We might as well be part of the ocean as far as the rest of the world, is concerned. These things don't happen here.
yeah, but at least none of us are harmed. If this weird shit, then go ahead. Happens in horror movies all the time. But if people start getting hurt, then that's when we should be alarmed. Don't you think? It's just
An old
dreams.
couple died in a murder-suicide.
Maybe it's just a bad year for us, don't you think? I mean, it happens, you know? Weird shit,
Elaine just
coincidences pile up one after
moves
the
in
other
front
or
of
something.
Jake. Jake, you need to listen to me very carefully. Alright. Slaps him across the face. I needed that. Look. Not the... Fine, you're right. We need to relax. We need to calm down. It's a weird coincidence. Sure. MJ, you've known me for years, right? You know I don't really have dreams. You know, that sounded weird. I don't
That's
really
dark.
dream of much, but you know I don't remember much of whatever. You get my point, right?
Yeah, and this one is different.
Well, not just that. Yes, it is different, but there's also the fact that it's the second time I've had a weird ass dream about the fucking town being all messed up. It's like, I don't know, the first one was like over a week ago. Kind of looks like it was in the, you know, gaslight, torches. It looked like the town was Amish, old. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being crazy, right? Fucking weird dreams. Everyone's looking at him. Luke just kind of... I had the exact same thing. People were in old-fashioned clothes, churning butter, handling cattle. Yes. Shane and Elaine just look at each other. We had the same thing. Kind of thought it was just the two of us. We didn't want to spook people. One shared dream. Coincidence. Pure coincidence. Two.
Elaine, got any theories? Maybe something psychological in nature? I mean, we have been hanging a lot together. Maybe we've played a lot of games. I mean, you did play Left 4 Dead recently. That might explain the zombie thing.
Doesn't really explain
The Back in the
Weird.
Future one?
right. No theories, but I just find kind of weird that when these dreams start happening, I mean, that future one happened right after the shooting in the bar, and this one happened after the murder-suicide was discovered. It's kind of unnerving that something violent and bad happens, and then we get weird dreams and it's only us. Speaking of only us, Shane just looks at you. Did you have the same dream? The last 2 times?
Yeah, I did have the same dream. I kind of just brushed it off because I have a lot of weird dreams recently.
How's your fast talk?
Ow. Bad.
Roll it.
Oh god. These are
Looking
the
for
times where I wish I could have just. Oh my god.
A 5.
I got a 5. Mm-hmm. Here we go again with the zeros.
Okay. Marking that off on your sheet. As Luke just kind of looks at you. And then he just kind of brushes it off. Alright. So things are becoming a little odd. Maybe trauma? Bad things happening in a small town like this, it's not normal. Maybe we are just manifesting it. That doesn't explain how the entire town is completely unaffected. Except us. And apparently Amy's friends.
Yeah, but they didn't see the meteor, and they didn't exactly see the dead body either. It's just us, so maybe it's something we're sharing together. I mean, we're the ones who are facing the brunt of the weird shit.
I didn't view the corpse either. Luke just points it out.
Well, yeah, but we kind of did tell you about it in detail.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Plus, I needed the catharsis. I am so sorry. I mean, yeah.
Alright, let's just enjoy a lovely evening with all of us together. Just have some fun. MJ, would you be opposed to all of us kind of sleeping over in your couch and living room?
Sure.
Just to
I will look at Jake.
Just to put these wackos' heads at ease.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Jake and just say, I hope you don't go conspiracy theories on me again. I still remember the fucking weird rituals that you showed me before back in middle school.
It was an awkward time. It was an
not
awkward
a good
time.
look on you.
It was an awkward time. We all have phases, alright? Other people
The
like
eyeliner
My
doesn't
Chemical...
look either.
Other people like My Chemical Romance. I'd like to find out if Lee Harvey Oswald had a second shooter. That is not the point.
No, it doesn't. The conspiracy theory thing is not a good look on you. Just don't. Leave that face
MJ?
behind.
I love you. You're my best friend. But you are not the Mary Jane I need right now.
Yeah, but I'm the Mary Jane that you're gonna get. I will get us some drinks, and you guys chill out and don't piss on the couch. It's not easy to clean, so I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Your father follows you and just... Kill? How much longer can we lie to them?
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Look, if it makes it easier, just let me do some talking next time.
It's fine. I'm gonna hold his wrist and I'm gonna pull him to the garage. And I'm gonna make sure the door is closed. And I'm gonna look at him and say,
"Yeah.
You know where I got this?"
No. What happened?
We were in the lighthouse. Well, actually, that's not the fuck. You already know the lighthouse thing. We were investigating the murder.
Alright.
The double suicide thing. And everyone turned to ghouls and, Night of the Living Dead kind of shit. And we ended up taking care of them, and one of them ended up scratching me. Maybe 2, 3, I lost count. And
okay. What did you do with
the
the
dream
bodies?
that you had.
Yeah.
It was a different world thing, and
MJ, I didn't have a dream.
Yeah.
I'm
Because you were in that
assuming
world.
you didn't either?
I was too busy living it. And you were too. Or as far as I can tell.
Look, maybe that's something to do with Meteor. Does Zero have any answers?
Well, he knew how to get us out. That's something.
We'll have to do for now. Come on, let's just try to get this off our head. In case you forgot, he hands you a flyer. The Meteor Shower Exhibit by Amelia Schweid in 2 days. You still gotta get you something to wear.
What?
Don't want to disappoint a friend now, do you?
I guess I gotta be fine. It's fine, you don't have to get me something to wear. I can find one in the closet, an old dress or something.
Well, you don't have to. Because,
It's a good change of pace. It's a good change of pace. Nothing weird's happening, just a normal exhibit.
no.
So,
What I'm saying is you don't have to, because... Go ask Luke. Just walks back in.
hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You and I will survive this thing, right?
Well, we have been through... I want to say worse. I think we've been through worse.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give up on this. One way or another.
Yeah.
We'll survive.
Just like we always do.
Just like we always have.
I'm going to bump his fist.
Hey.
Well,
Go talk
I'm
to
not
Luke.
exactly the best.
He got
Yeah.
interrupted with all this chatter about dreams.
Alright. Well, I hope it's not something weird, but sure. But, oof. I'm
Just go
never
talk.
exactly good with lying, but I think he bought my bullshit earlier, so I'll take it. Never gonna do it again, but
I think he bought it because he...
biased.
I don't want to be the one to have to tell you this, but... I think he bought it because he's choosing to trust you.
Yeah. That's,
But he also looks like the kind of guy who'd understand when all is said and done, and when all of this is over. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Probably after putting you through some sort of embarrassing trials. Maybe he'll make you wear a dress in public. One of those fluffy pink ones.
that's disgusting.
You kind of owe it to him.
Yeah. Unsung heroes, was it? Saving the town and no one gets credit for it. And in the end, I get to wear a pink dress because of it. Yep, sounds about our life.
Who needs credit? When you got a good back. And I feel good.
And who needs credit when you look epic while doing so? I mean, shooting those zombies was pretty great. I mean, it still fucking hurts, and, well, I wouldn't want to go back to that fucking world. But you never get to play life Left or Dead for real, so...
This entire thing's
Fuck
like
it.
a video game come to life. Might as well enjoy it.
And might as well reach the end.
By the
Alive.
way, I had a friend get us a few things. He'll come by in a few days. But I'll show you when it comes in. I think it's gonna be useful.
Alright.
Hey.
Let's go face my...
Actually, would you
Friends.
mind getting the beer over there? I kind of want to give this truck one more once over. Feel like I've got it already. I'll be there in about an hour. And he opens the truck. As he opens the hood, Hour and a half.
I'll call that 2 if I'm being generous.
Get inside.
I'll save you pizza. I'm gonna go inside.
You head in, have a few drinks. Eventually, Luke manages to pull you to the side, while everyone has finally forgotten about the mass hysteria that you've claimed. So,
What's up?
Jake's crash and fall and weird little moment there aside. Well, it gives you the same flyer your father gave. Think we should support her? He's your friend, right?
Hell yeah. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Glad to hear it. Stay right there. He moves outside. MJ, turn around. Turn around. Come on.
Yep, I am. I'm turning around.
Taps
What
you in the
is
back.
it this time?
You wanna go out with me? And he has a dress kind of already prepared.
Only if you're wearing that dress.
Maybe after?
Sounds good.
It
Well-
is a dress, so it's not your liking, but it's a lace dress with a slit on the side. It is not your usual clothing, but it looks pretty good for a dress, especially for someone who doesn't like dresses.
Well, at least it's not Hello Kitty. I've worn worse.
I would have loved to see that.
Prom wasn't kind to me.
I bet your dad has pictures. Mr. Stone as he moves.
No! I'll grab him by the nape and I'll just head him
Your-
back to our group.
You have scars. Lots of them.
Fuck!
Gotta take it easy.
God, I fucking hate the fact that you're a fucking tower. God. Let's just go. I'm gonna kick him on the shin.
On the other side of this night, Amy, after the ordeal that had happened and your supposed shooting of your cousin, Ashley is just there, picking out dresses as you space out. So, which one do you think makes me look hotter? This pink one kind of has more cleavage, but this one kind of has a higher slit.
What was it again?
Ames, what's wrong?
What?
Like, totally spacing out. Come on.
I'm sorry. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
She puts the dresses aside. Ames, what the hell's going on? You've been spacing out since last night.
It was another mission.
Did you
It
get into a
involves
fight?
shooting? No.
Did you piss off
Fortunately,
Mr.
no.
8 again?
I don't think so.
So what's wrong?
Don't get mad at me if I tell you about it.
That makes me feel like there's a reason for me to get mad at you. I don't understand why people always say that. Like,
I don't want to talk about it. No. I don't think it would sound comfortable to you.
fine, fair. But you have got to get back in the game. Your head's like all over the place and you've got an exhibit in 2 days. Did you forget?
I almost forgot about it.
Do you have something to wear?
No.
Are you like planning on getting something to wear?
I was. I mean,
Sleeveless spaghetti strap and cleavage. You're borrowing one of my dresses.
I might try that.
Hands it to you. You're wearing that. It's a lot more skin than
Do I
you
have
are
to?
used to. That's what you get for not listening to me. So you're like gonna wear
I'm
that.
sorry.
No, you're gonna wear that as the apology.
Okay. Okay. Just for you.
You just
I'm
kind
going
of...
to try it on my...
Well, it fits. It's a lot of skin, but it fits. You'll be
I
fine.
want-
You always dress like a total grandma. About time you start showing some skin.
What? Do I look like a grandma to you?
Yeah. Yes?
Yeah, I might as well wear this in the event.
Like,
just for once.
thank you. Come on, help me pick out a damn outfit.
Don't wear pink. I mean, it's too much.
Red. What's our red dress? Red.
Yeah, yeah. It's better than pink.
It's one of those dresses that's just kind of a V all the way to just above her belly button,
Oh God.
and some sort
That's
of
too
ruffled
much.
feather. Like, no, it's not enough, and that's exactly enough.
Oh my God. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Do you have some simpler clothes? Simpler dresses?
Have you met me? As if.
Uh,
Come on.
oh, alright.
Let's work on your hair and makeup. Come on. You gotta look presentable on your big event.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Did you happen to invite, Mr. 8?
I haven't. Should I? Should I call him? Should I
The moment you
text
said
him?
haven't, she's already on her phone. Done.
Oh God!
There's a group message in the chat where all of you guys are. That just says, "Hey, Mr. 8. So Amy's having a party about a Meteor Shower Exhibit, and she'd really be happy if you'd come by to say hi. What do you say?"
Way to go, Ames.
There's no response.
I mean, it's obvious he's always busy with his work.
Yeah, but everything started with this whole meteor thing, and it's an event about the meteor shower, so it's technically work.
Probably. But still,
There's an answer.
I can't Oh. I'm going to look at my phone.
Sure. Black tie. Yep, totally. With 5 Ys and
God.
multiple exclamation points.
Huh.
See? You never bother trying to ask. The answer's always no if you never ask. Unless you're ugly, in which case the answer is always no.
I just didn't expect him to come.
Well, he is. In more ways than one, hopefully. And she taps you on the shoulder. Oh, come on, we gotta do your hair. You gotta find a style that works on you, but isn't screaming, "I'm a grandma." That's braiding your hair, trying different styles for the rest of the night. Wim, your friends, when you had sent that message, that was the only time they had discovered about this shared dream, because it's not like it's every day that they would talk about, "Hey, I had this dream." They had no reason to talk about it until you asked. And now there's this entire panic on the chat about if they had a bad acid trip, if something was in their pizza, if you did anything to them. There's an entire confusion on what's going on, but given that they are much younger, they don't necessarily pay attention to the current news and everything that's happening, so we're not as paranoid. But there are discussions that are happening in the group chat until Heather just messages you via the chat. Hey, Wim, why did you ask that out of nowhere? Did you have the same dream? Question mark.
Internally swearing. Oh shit, fuck, shit, fucking hell. Yeah, send.
Huh. This kind of weird.
I'm worried if it's got something to do with Taco leaking some gas in the car and we all inhaled it. Send.
I don't know how fast talk works over technology. What roll fast talk?
Oh shiznits.
I have no idea how it works. But
I have to sit up for this one.
you can sit up, it's fine. Don't torture yourself so much.
It's okay. Alright. I can't.
You can sit up. You have more than enough headroom.
Hold on. Fast talk. Oh no. Can I choose to fail? It's just.
I mean, if you want to.
Nope. I'm gonna fucking fail. No. It's 92.
Oh. Yeah. Everyone's just kind of. You did not just put us in a car with toxic fumes. Everyone's just. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then Haley's the one that you have a message that says, guys, she's tripping. Chill out. You wouldn't do that.
I was like, look, I wanted to I don't know. I'm like, I feel the pressure and I tell them, okay, probably it's a group thing. I'm gonna pull out basically a trap card kind of scenario in our friends where everybody knows it's a very serious topic and everybody needs to reconvene, drop everything and talk. I pull out the trap card, I slap it down on the chat, and everybody knows the meaning of that card.
There's a silence in the group chat, and about a minute later. High school? Meet up?
No. Wharf. Send.
Alright. In an hour?
Yep. Send.
Okay. The meet is set. Everyone gets ready. Your mother's already asleep at this point. The TV's on as she always leaves it. You tuck her in with her blanket. Turn the TV off. Anything you need to bring with you on your way?
I try to go down and get the shotgun just in case. And while I'm doing that, I send a message to MJ and Amy privately, not in group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna tell them. Send.
Sorry, what do you tell them?
No.
I can't hide it from my friends anymore. I can't do this. Send.
You can't get them involved in this. Telling them would involve them.
I can't lie. Send.
I can't either, but we're doing this for them.
I mean, you're not lying, you're just,
I can't
not
keep
telling
stuff
the
from
truth.
them. I can't keep stuff from them, Send.
They would get involved with this operation if you did.
I don't know what to tell them. They know I'm lying, Send. I'm meeting up with them. I activated our trap card. It's a group thing, Send.
What exactly did you tell them?
I'm about to talk to them now. I just can't. I can't do what you're doing, guys. I'm not strong enough, Send.
Look, I'll pick up Ames, the three of us can meet together and we can talk about this, alright?
No, I gotta tell my friends, Send.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna start a group call.
Okay, it's just the three of you in that chat.
Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding.
You all get a call.
Wim doesn't talk. I just can't talk. Stop talking. Just quiet.
Wim, I know it's not easy to lie to them. Trust me. But the moment they find out about this, they will suffer through the same things we did. They will go to the same places we've been to. They will fight the same creatures we fight. It's not easy.
I can't hide it from them. I can't do it. I'm not like you guys. I can't live like this. We're gonna go through it. We're friends for life. Come troubles, highs and lows. We've always been there for each other. So if shit happens, at least we have each other. I'm sorry.
Would you think they would?
One of them can literally die.
Or
Wim goes silent at that. I just can't hide this. It's just like killing them, not letting them know.
I know, but it's a small price to pay to keep them alive. That's why we're fighting this.
Is it really?
We're doing this for them.
If they don't know what's happening.
Well, they won't be facing the same creatures we did. They're not the ones who were shooting down zombies.
They don't have to face it. They just have to know.
If Zero finds out,
he doesn't have to find out. I say that with finality and anger. Zero doesn't call the shots here.
Huh?
Ames.
What if one of your friends
I think she hung up.
share that secret to other people?
Hangs up.
She already hung up.
Amy, fuck, what are we gonna do? I haven't been telling my friends any of this either, but
even if I didn't tell it to my friends as well, I mean, they would get weirded out by it at the start, at first, to be honest. But
best case scenario is that they won't believe her and they will think it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
But if they do believe her and Zero finds out, shit, I don't know what to do. Ames, what are we gonna do?
And we can try to convince her during the event. I don't know.
She's already gonna meet with them now.
Should we tell Zero about it?
And if we do, we're just literally throwing her under the bus, but maybe he can talk some sense into her. Maybe he can tell them what it would cost if she did tell them. Yeah, I think he does need to know. Shit.
I can ask Ashi to drive us to Wim's place or something. I actually don't know what to do.
I know where she lives. I only know the street. She never really told me her address.
She drove there in that bizarre dream world.
Yep, when I killed my mom.
You would have seen the street.
Yeah, I'll take my bike. I'll pick you up.
Okay.
I'll hang up, and then I'll immediately run towards my bike.
Okay.
Guys, I have something to do. You guys just stay there, I'll be fine. Then I'm running to my bike.
Okay. Oh, God, I love the timing
I will
of
grab a
this.
helmet this time.
I love the timing in this. I really do. I swear this wasn't planned, but you do all receive a text from Zero on the phone. The message reads, "This is urgent and important. How are your friends? Are they alright?"
What do you mean? They just had a weird dream and that's it.
Wim ignores the text, especially if she knows it's from Zero.
Alright. Zero's follow-up message after MJ replies is, "Stay away from them for the night. And I mean away from them. don't let them fall asleep with you in the area.
The fuck?
Sleep in the
Why?
base if you have to. MJ, get your father. Amy, get your cousin. Stay in the base.
Noted.
Fucking tell us what's happening, Zero.
It's not something I know how to text, but if you stay with them in proximity after being exposed to these objects, they're the ones who are gonna have to go through that world.
Fuck! Wim! I'm gonna run inside the house. Then I'm going to look at my dad. Dad, we kind of need to buy your medicine, so... you guys feel free to stay there, do whatever you want, don't trash the house. My dad and I are gonna head out. Then I'll drag him out.
You just gonna, yeah. You guys, feel free, I trust you all, just don't make a mess of the house. What the hell's going on?
We have to go, we have to stay away from them, they're gonna act weird if they...
Shit. Okay.
Fuck, we need to go, I need to go to Wim.
Wim, why?
Let's just go!
Alright. You guys on the truck? Or you want to take
Worf.
Four-seater one.
It's Worf, and I declare I got the shotgun. And like
Okay.
my mindset is, if anyone's gonna try to stop me from my friends, I'm gonna shoot them. Mindset.
Okay. You got the shot.
I'm still carrying the
Yep.
usual.
MJ, you
I
pick
get
up
on
Amy?
Taco. I
Well-
get on Taco.
Yeah.
Technically, Amy and Ashley also need to leave.
Yeah, I'm going to get my stuff and my sketchbook as well.
Ashley's getting dressed. The two of you head over. You remember the address. Here's the thing. She lives in a pretty far part of town from where you guys are. So by the time you get there, no one's home. Neither is her car.
Where is she?
I'm gonna call her.
Not to her if she answers.
I see the phone. I don't pick it up.
Is there a voicemail?
Probably. Well, depends on how old the phone is, really.
I'm not that. I'll declare it's a flippy phone.
Probably not.
I think they do have voice. Oh.
Wait, would they? Let's say they do. I think a lot of them do.
I'd have to click it though to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but the
I'm
voicemails
just
there.
going to transmit. Wim, stay away from your friends. You can't be around them. It's dangerous. They're gonna go back to that world if you stay anywhere near them, alright? Just fucking tell us where you are. Then I'm gonna hang up.
You
God.
guys have zero
Okay.
clue where she's going. So where would you like to head off?
I'm calling Zero.
Okay. Yeah, we prepared the isolation boost for you. You should be safe here.
We can't contact Wim. She's on
What?
her way to meet with her friends. I don't know if she received your message.
Are you,
I went to her house. She's not here.
are you kidding me right now?
Do I look like I'm fucking kidding? Just direct us where to go and I'll find her. Fuck it. I'll drive around town. I'll give it a quick scan.
Send some agents around the front. Fuck. Alright. We need to find her. These people are in danger. There are several
I'll try to reach out to her friends.
There are several attempts to call and text Wim. A lot of them just sort of reading danger, respond. I'm assuming you don't answer that.
If it says 0, I immediately don't respond.
Okay.
Can I
I check
ask my
the
dad?
GC of my friends to check if they're there.
Alright. They are. They've all managed to arrive. MJ, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna toss my phone to my dad and I'm gonna tell him to find her friends on Facebook and call them. Especially that guy. The creepy ass dude.
Okay. Just gonna look. What is it? Stalking? Technology? I'm gonna call it investigation for your father. Spot hidden. It's called spot hidden. No, they're using weird ass characters and edgy fonts on their Facebook profiles that he can't find them. One of them,
God!
some of them are like named Ulysses, and then some of them are just
We're named after like cards from Magic the Gathering. That's how nerdy we are.
He can't find them. Like, their names aren't registering anything.
Do you know their parents?
I don't know these children, MJ.
Oh, fuck.
Ames, where are we headed? Ashley just kind of looks at me. Base?
Still driving.
Should we? Yeah, we should head straight to the base. I
What about-
actually can't contact him either.
What about Wim? Do we just leave her there?
You know what? You go ahead to the base. I'm going to find Wim. Even if I don't know where she's at
Ames, I'm not fucking
right
leaving in
now.
the middle of the night on the streets. We got friends together. But where the hell do we start?
They are usually they're all college kids, so maybe somewhere where college kids hang out, a park, or maybe a bar, or it's impossible if they
Or a
hang up
strip
in
club?
an.
Might I ask Amy and MJ to make a spot hidden roll with a penalty die?
Oh,
And you're going to
okay.
need you're going to need a really, really good success here.
Fuck. Is a hard success
It's
enough
okay.
because I will use my
consent to
luck?
this.
it's
You
a
need-
56.
You need an extreme to find the students hang out in a town. You don't know anything about Wim.
Fuck.
There's no knowledge there.
I just succeeded. Oh wait, actually no, I failed because I got a 60. Actually, I did succeed. 66.
You
I succeed as well. It's 56.
that's not enough. You need the extreme success
Ah!
to find a young
I'm making a lot of frustrated noises.
high school student. So, we go over to Wim, who has met up with her friends.
Yep.
Everyone's waiting there. They just kind of wave. Hey! What's up? Why so late at night?
Like, I can't lie to you guys anymore.
Okay.
Well, I didn't intend to lie. I just call it bullshit. Like, whatever happens, I just want you guys to know that I'm not gonna hide things from you. We go way back.
Wim, you're scaring me. What's going on?
The dreams that we all had,
Yeah?
it's kind of connected to,
Oh god, you gave us bad acid, didn't you?
wait, what? No. What the fuck, dude? Like, I smack whoever. Like,
Ow.
no,
It's Eric. Just a-
like Eric, no.
So what is it then?
You remember there's this weird meteor that came out, whatever thing? The meteor.
Yeah.
It's doing weird stuff to the town. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's making us see weird things. And a lot. It's not just us. Everyone in town's affected. And I just didn't want to hide that from you guys, because, like, when I've been there, like, I've seen it. It's really trippy, man. I mean, if you feel free to ask questions for me,
So-
and I'll try to answer it.
Meteor fumes affecting people in town. I don't know
Yeah,
about
it's like,
I don't know
I know
about
it
the whole.
sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. I just know I didn't want to hide
No,
things
I
from
mean
you.
it's like it sounds like the whole town. I mean, I asked some of my friends. None of them had any problems. So
Yeah,
it's
Well-
kind of just us,
yeah,
which is the weird
it's
part.
it's my fault. I got into some weird shit, and yeah.
Are you in
Just
a
wanted
gang
to-
or something?
I guess you could say that. It's a weird, shitty gang that, they tell you what to do and they don't give a shit about the people they're with.
Okay.
And look, it's something about that. I can't. I don't know much either. I just know I'm part of some really, really crazy shit, and it might affect you guys. And if you're having the same dreams as I have, I want you guys to know. And whatever happens, we're in it together.
And you can't leave this gang?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I should. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You're in a gang you didn't tell us about. They're telling you what to do. You're getting into weird shit and causing us bad dreams. Yeah, you should leave.
Look, it just happened so fast, and look, I've just been experiencing a lot of weird shit, and they seem to have answers on what happened to Haley.
Dude, they just look. Wait, do they know what happened to me?
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to know. I know it's not you. They did something. I feel like they did something. They had something to do with you. Because they seem to know too much.
Okay, this just went from weird gang to trippy conspiracy theory? What the fuck is going on?
Look, that's the only reason. If you're wondering why me, of all people, would join these kinds of things, I just wanted to know what happened to Haley, and they seem to know what happened.
What did you find out?
Well, it's the meteor. They blamed the meteor for everything.
That's it? The meteor would happen a month?
Yeah, I'd look. I'm still in there. I'm still trying to get stuff out, and I just wanted to update you guys because he started to get weird shit. I just don't want to hide this from you guys. Just know that I hate hiding shit. Like,
you're not making a lot of sense, Swim. To be perfectly honest, we don't.
Look, I've said my piece. If it doesn't make sense, you and me both. Just know that.
Was it too late to get out?
I don't know, man. I just want to know what happened to Haley, and I want Haley to know that it wasn't her fault. It was never her fault.
It's not worth risking your life for. Just get out. I'm in therapy. I'm getting over it.
Yeah.
Just get out of it before you get in too deep.
I will.
Alright.
Just, if anything happens, just tell me right away, and we'll do it together, just like before,
100%. So, Heather just kind of. I brought some pizza. We can lighten the mood.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry about these guys. I just hate having to lie.
Well, it's not every day your best friend kind of tells you that they're in a gang.
Yeah. Yes.
He looks at the truck that you parked and is that what the shotgun's for?
Yeah, I just... Look, shit happened. A lot of weird shit happened.
Evidently. You sure you're not tripping?
I wish I was, Bran.
Right.
Look, Planeswalker's oath.
Right. Alright. We believe you. Jeez, that got serious. Okay. Just have some pizza.
Yep. I get a pizza. Yum.
At some point, in the middle of the search, the two of you just don't have a choice at this point. Zero just kind of calls it in. Just come in here. Get some rest. Get isolated. You can go back to your friends in the morning, but you need to... Can't come back to them tonight. Don't worry.
I can stay up, I can keep looking, it's fine.
No, you need to be away from people who are not involved. That's the point. There's a small window left before something happens.
For fuck's sake. Fine.
Right.
Fine.
Get back in the base, I'll tell you what's going on. It's easier to talk about it.
On my way.
Head
Same.
over.
Mm.
Vim still ignored her phone at this point. But you head over to the base, and Zero calls you all in a round table to discuss. We're not entirely sure what the artifacts are, but there's a pattern with them that we've discovered. It's not a guarantee, but it is a pattern that's been repeating itself throughout history. They show up. Some bad things happen, usually violent in nature. And each individual artifact has its own effect. The watch turns back time, cross brings us to that nightmare. The knife, we don't know. It's the only one that's been inconsistent. But when it comes to the cross, there's another thing that it does. It targets you. You only had to kill one person in that world, but it's going to hunt down anyone you're in contact with. Anyone that's not a part of this. Here's the weird thing, you all think it's a bad luck that you got hit by the meteor. It's the only thing keeping us from being targets, whatever this is. Anyone who wasn't around there is in danger. We put the items in lead boxes. We buried them deep in the chest. They can't affect us now. We just need a day where it's isolated, just us. And the people we care about are going to be safe. Again, it's backed up by history. I'm willing to bet my life on it. Problem is this fucking student isn't listening. He's going to get innocent people killed.
I think we should tell you something.
What?
We were trying to convince her, but she decided to tell on her friends.
She said that she doesn't want to lie.
It's not your fault.
That's why they're... Fuck, just...
Do you think she's with him now?
Yeah. She said they were going to meet, I don't know where, but she was on her way to them.
Do you have names? I can... He looks at the wall clock. It's already past midnight, and he just... Fuck. Too late.
What? Shit.
I rushed here to get to midnight. Too late now.
Is there anything we can do?
Give me names. I'll get some agents on them. Maybe I can at least delay it if they can be tracked. Or keep them hidden. Maybe they can track them, keep them safe. I don't know, but there's a part of him whose exterior breaks down as there's a tear that falls down. He's taking this incredibly personally for just another agent. Faintest whisper in his voice. Sorry. Give me names. I need names.
Yeah, I sent them to you. I already sent them.
Laszlo! Another agent comes in. These names. Find them. They all live in town. Get as many agents as we can spare. Track them. Keep them safe. Stay hidden. He just nods and he runs out with his phone.
I'll keep trying to reach out to her friends. Just, I'll try to find them.
It's too late.
Fuck that. I'll keep looking through Facebook.
Kinda hard to find names. Their names are pretty common. Plus, they're not using their real names. So
Planeswalkers!
You just
Can I?
do whatever you want.
Can I chat my friends? Tell them to lock their doors and windows?
Yes, that's fine. But you were in contact with him, and there is a time limit, he said.
Yeah.
Can I call my friendly neighborhood investigator friend that always detains me every 5 months?
The cop? Yes. Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
Send him a text.
Well,
Just say, Good evening. MJ here. Mind if I ask you a favor? I'll promise I'll stay out of trouble for the next 5 months if you do this for me.
Please tell me you didn't break another store window to steal a leather jacket.
That was one time and I got caught, so it was never really stolen now, was it?
That's not a... What do you want?
Do you happen to have contact numbers of any of these people? I'm kind of in a rush to look for them.
You do
You know-
realize that is illegal.
Yes, but I thought this is the last crime that I'll ever do for this year. Maybe
I
2
could
years. I promise I'll
arrest
stay out
you.
of your hair.
I could arrest you for just asking me for these things on a text.
I know. I'm desperate. I just really need to find them.
Roll your charm. Make good use of it.
Ha. Got an 11.
Whatever.
That is just a hard success.
Perfectly fine. Just... I don't remember the last time a criminal had the balls to go up to a cop to ask him to do something illegal for her. You're lucky I find you so interesting. Give me a few
I
minutes.
do try to stay out of trouble for 2 years. That's a lot, and it pains me to tell you this, but 2 years and I will not cause you any problems.
Give me a few minutes. It takes about 10 or so until he replies with addresses.
Contact numbers?
Yep.
I owe you, big time. If you need anything, call me.
You absolutely owe me for the next 2 years. I'm putting you in the
Yes,
Scared
boss.
Straight program.
After 2 years, I kind of need to finish something first, so 2 years.
Right.
I'm fucked. Fuck it. I'll call her friend.
During a meetup like this, they all don't notice their phones. They don't.
Still harassing them, calling all of them.
None of them are responding.
For fuck's sake.
There's the agent kind of comes in, the guy Zero referred to as Laszlo. He says, Agent Zero, we found the addresses and the children. We've got agents on them. Are you sure you don't want... We found where they're meeting. Are you sure you don't want to break it up? It's already too late. There's no point in disrupting their lives. Just make sure you have eyes on them 24/7. Rotate the agents every 12 hours. Keep eyes around the house. Every entryway needs to be guarded. You understand? Yes, sir. I get. Right. Just get in your chambers. Stay there. You leave at noon tomorrow, and you'll be fine. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah. Got a first aid kit?
Yeah, there's a doctor. He's safe. He can... Well, he's got... Down the hall, there's another doctor there. She's safe too. She can patch you up.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at my dad. I'll just have this fixed up. It's bleeding again. There you go.
You have a night to yourself. Eventually, Wim, unless you still ignore your phone.
I'm actually gonna I mean, are we still together? Like,
No, this is right way like 2 a.m. when you guys will go back home, split off.
okay. I'll tell them like just message whenever something weird happens, and yeah.
Yeah, on that they message. So like, we all got 30 missed calls from the same number.
Oh, then like, ignore that then.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
I'll tell them it's probably from the gang. Then.
Oh shit, I'm not getting involved in the gang. I can't. I'm gonna lose my scholarship. No, thank you.
Exactly. Just ignore it.
They just
I
kind of.
message. I do it like a. At first, I was like, I feel bad for like cutting MJ and Amy off, but hearing that there was like 30 missed calls from my friends, I messaged, "What the fuck is your problem?" Sent to MJ.
Do you
Where the
read any of
fuck
the
are
texts
you?
that have been sent?
That's a text directly to her.
Yeah, but have you read any of the texts that have been sent to you? There are nearly 100 text messages.
What does the last few messages say?
The last few ones would come from Zero. Your friends are in danger. Don't get near them. In all caps.
I freeze.
They are going to die if you talk to them. Is the very last message. All cap. This isn't a threat. Whatever we're dealing with is going to hunt them down. Do not approach. I can't protect them if you come near them.
There's like her hands go clammy. She starts to shake as she sees that last message. Shit. She can't. Her mind just goes blank as she says that, and the first thing she does is start calling her friends.
Okay. At this point, I'm assuming you went home, or did you read this before you went home?
I kind of just got on tackle. I was slammed the car, and I'm still on the wharf, basically.
Okay. You call them, says, "Yo, we're heading home. Should we be calling while driving? I think that's illegal."
No, wait, where the fuck are you guys? Are you guys together? Who's with who? Shit, there might be somebody coming after you guys.
Eric and I are dropping off Heather and Haley.
Shit. You guys okay?
Yeah, Haley's house is pretty near. We already see it.
Look, just look, something's about to happen. Just keep an eye out.
This night's getting weirder and weirder. Seriously.
Look, I don't want you guys to die because of me, and then I end the call.
We have no idea what to make of that.
Do
you skim through the messages or the
go straight call to Zero? What the fuck do you mean they're gonna die?
Why the fuck were you talking to them? Look, fuck. I told you to wait until we found more information. That thing that we're dealing with is something I had to deal with a few years back. The people you come in contact with directly after being in contact with this object. They're going to die.
Friends.
I don't know how. I don't know. It's going to be an accident. It's going to be a twist of fate. Something is going to happen. You ever watch Final Destination? That's going to happen to them.
Oh god. I think it was Eric or Lewis that said the last location. I tried to drive towards that last location.
You're not hanging up on him, or are you hanging up on him with that?
I'm still on the phone with Zero, but it's like drop.
Don't. Wim, stay away from them. I've got agents watching them to make sure they're safe. Stay away from them. You're going to make this worse. Wim, for the love of fuck! You're getting innocent people killed, for the love of fuck!
She just wants to check on the last location where, I don't know, she starts driving.
You managed to get to the last location if you're going to ignore the call. He eventually gives up.
The calls dropped.
Okay, you dropped.
Like the phone was dropped, but the call's still going.
Yeah, at some point he gives up on the call. You get to the last location, said, looks fine. You managed to catch Haley and Heather, who are now having a sleepover because of what you said, and they're panicking. They're in the same room. You can see them kind of through Haley's window as they turn off the lights, and they look like they're getting prepared to sleep. Towards the distance to the end, you can see you can see Lewis and Eric kind of getting something from a convenience store and heading back, and going back to a cab or an Uber that they've called, and they're heading off home.
for Wim right now, what it looks like is Zero is trying to be a bit controlling and scaring her for something because nothing's happening with her friends.
That's fine.
So she's super pissed. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna head home and just keep an eye on the GC for her friends and ignore everyone else.
Well, the morning comes to everyone. MJ and Amy, you awaken. You're given the facilities required: shower, clean your bandages. Zero eventually comes in and says, 10 more minutes. It lasts for 12 hours. Past noon, you're free to go home.
Anything from Wim?
He's not listening.
I'll try to reach out to her again.
Don't.
Maybe.
Looks like the more people try to help her, the more she's going to get pissed off. At this point, she's only going to learn from experience. One of them is going to be randomly affected. I don't know who, I don't know how it's picked, but one of them is going to be affected.
Affected how exactly? You never really explained it to us. You said that they're in danger and that's it. What, are they gonna go to the zombie world? Are they going to go transported into whatever world?
That is a possibility. They might find an accident. Something bad might happen to them. Something that... If you've ever watched Final Destination, you know how improbable those deaths are?
Mm-hmm.
That.
That's shit.
I can have agents watching them 24/7. But they're not going to be able to prevent a random accident or a heart attack.
Are you sure we shouldn't just take them, detain them, and keep them safe for the next 24 hours? Maybe, I don't know, knock them out or something?
It's too late. They could die of a stroke, a heart attack, kidney failure, a car crash, a random mugging. I need you both to go about your life. We can't... You cannot let anyone else that you care about get any kind of headwind that something is up.
Yeah.
Anyone who is aware of anything that is happening, who isn't part of all of this, who did not see that meteor, who has not experienced it for themselves, they are a target. I need all of you to understand that. If these people have never seen anything, if these people have never experienced anything, if all they have are residues of what's happening to you, they just need to get over it. But if you tell them, if it comes from you, from us, who were there when that meteor hit, they become targets of whatever this thing is.
So, should we drag them in? Might as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you tell them, they are the target.
No. I meant Wim's friends. After all of this, what are we gonna do with them? We don't even know if they're gonna fucking survive this.
They're not. One of them isn't. And if she keeps trying to talk to them, they're going to go down one after the other. There's a look on his face. He is not speaking from research. He's speaking from a guy who has first-hand experience.
Is there something you're not telling us?
My wife died because I told her. Fiancé. She had a heart attack. On the altar.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry for your loss. Huh.
Go home. Spend time with your friends. You're not exposed to the item anymore. I can promise you they're safe. I did not listen to my superiors when I was dragged into this, and it cost me everything. I'm just glad at least 2 out of 3 of you would bother listening.
Yeah.
That exhibit still going? Looks at you, Amy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Still holding that exhibit?
Mhm.
Good. Here's another thing you all need to understand. We're going to need distractions. Mundane things in life. Go there.
Put up an act.
Try not to make it an act. Just try.
Yeah. Try.
Because the 2 of you are very painfully aware of this, I would like you 2 first to make a sanity roll for me.
Of course.
Mom, I don't wanna roll.
Just the 2 of you first.
I succeeded.
You're fine?
45.
I think.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
I did.
I'm
47.
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, 47.
The 2 of you,
Are we really okay?
the feeling sinks in, but the 2 of you very much try to fight it off. There's a part of you, he's right. We need to relax, we need to get this out of your head. You play it safe, and your friends will be safe. But now more than ever, it starts to dawn on you what exactly you're going through. And you begin to realize why it is imperative that you listen to the instructions that is given to you. Regardless, the day goes on as all of you work. Go about your business. There's a few jokes about how your friends kind of just slept in your house and you weren't there the entire time. Brushed it off. Your father claimed that you went on a last-minute camping trip because it was nostalgic. They
Stargazing.
didn't really question it. They just kind of feel bad you didn't invite them. But for the most part, this day is fairly normal. Is there anything specific you need to finish before the exhibit? Okay. So the day ends. Yes.
Just going to look at my dad and just say, well, we gotta masquerade this whole thingy. Are you taking someone with you?
No,
Mrs. K, maybe?
not that desperate.
Goes worth a shot.
Kid, let me tell you something. You are not going to
Yeah.
let this, whatever the fuck is happening, ruin whatever you have with Luke. Because if you do, I will open up those wounds myself. You're going to wear his dress.
Harsh.
You're going to enjoy yourself. Yes, we need to lie to him a little bit. Yes, it is for his own safety.
A little bit is an understatement.
It
I am
is
kind
for
of
his
hiding the whole fact
own-
that we're being haunted by aliens.
It is for his own safety. And that shouldn't mean that you shouldn't try to have some fun with him. If anything, more than ever, we need a reason to fight. All the reasons we can get, kiddo. So please, for me, for your mother, try to have some fun. I know she would say the same thing.
Well, fun and MJ kind of go synonymous together, so I'll be fine, Dad. Just it's kind of shaking me up a bit, but honestly, it's weirder to see Mrs. K in a leotard dress, I guess. That's the kind of horror that you never forget. I'll go
Get your dress.
and maybe paint my nails. I could not get the grease off my. It's fine. It's fine.
Paint it black, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll take care of it. I'll just go.
At this point, I'm assuming Wim is not going to bother going. So...
Wait, I'm invited to an exhibit?
It's sort of a town-wide thing.
Oh.
If you
She's
want
gonna feel bad. She's gonna feel bad for, well, I mean, she knows that, at least in her mind, Amy and MJ just got pulled into this, like her. So technically, her frustration is more towards Zero than them, but she thinks she's not invited after disobeying Zero.
Okay. So you'll stay behind then?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
But, she goes to, like, I'm assuming she's staying at home. She's gonna go through her dad's things and grabs his favorite polo and wear it.
Alright. Favorite shirt. Wear it. Amy, your exhibit is open and people have been interested for the last month, given that this was the talk of the town until now. There are various artists who have given their works up and asked you to put them. You have curated through them, you have worked through them, you have picked the best that you can find, put appropriate tags on them. The artists are here. There's various paintings ranging from abstract concepts to more outright things, oil-based paintings, some sketches that have been painted through. There's a lot. And there's a lot of variety that you have to offer now.
This is nice.
Moving in the formal event, you find your friends coming in. Obviously, Amelia and Rhonda are there not as employees anymore, but as well-dressed individuals, waving at you, kind of dancing, eating. At some point, you find the first people that you find are Shane and Elaine in a matching kind of dress and suit combination with the same kind of color
so
schemes as
cute.
they're moving. And
Hey, Elaine!
Elaine just like, "Hi, Amy, this is such a wonderful exhibit."
Thank you. I
Too
like
bad.
the matching outfits.
Shane just kind of looks into her idea.
I see.
You're not saying anything bad about it. And she gives him a glare. I said nothing. We're gonna go look at all the other paintings.
Alright, enjoy.
They just kind of move. You see Jake come in. He is third wheeling behind Luke and MJ because his car broke down and he needed a ride.
Oh.
I'm not removing my leather jacket.
Luke is in what looks like to be a custom suit. Gray, charcoal gray with a white shirt inside and a navy blue tie. MJ's in a black lace dress with a leather jacket on and there's a slit on the bottom of the dress. Luke just kind of looks at you and says, "You know, I like it better with the jacket."
I'm not me without my jacket, so...
True.
Never really said it. They can't wear leather jackets over dresses, right?
I mean, she's right about that.
Jake is in a suit, but part of the polo is kind of out of his pants, and then his necktie is kind of loose, and he clearly doesn't know what he's doing, but he just kind of put it on. And he's wearing sneakers, white sneakers on his black suit.
Hmm.
Just Luke just kind of looks at you and does it. Classy, right?
Right.
Best I could do. Suits
Same
aren't my
standard.
thing.
Hey, Ames.
Hi.
And at some
I
point, yes.
I'm going to stare at Jake's arm if it's okay na. I mean, before he.
It's
Diba?
it's in the cast,
Yeah.
but it's still in the
Still
cast.
in the cast.
But it doesn't seem to bother him. As you guys kind of talk for a bit, to your surprise, midway or about early into the event, you do have some fun. But early into the event, you do find Zero walking in. Gray suit, blue tie, black shirt. He's changed it up a bit. Instead of the full-on black, he's got a slightly lighter shade of black on the shirt, and this color of a gray kind of suit. Just walks in. Kind of looks around.
I'm gonna nudge Amy and just say, "Your knight in charming. Oh, can't talk straight. He looks.
Oh,
Wow.
I know he.
Your knight in shining armor is there.
Okay, I'm going to act normal now.
Ames, before you go to Zero, did you invite Wim?
Yeah. Why?
Should we send
Everyone.
her a text? It has been a few days.
Sure. I can just give her a message about it.
Okay.
I'll DM it.
Okay. You send a
Yeah.
message that she's invited.
You go have fun.
MJ, you need to discuss anything with anyone?
Make sure Mrs. K doesn't steal your man. I'm just
She's-
gonna push
Oh
Amy
God,
forward.
no!
She's all the old 80-year-old woman is already wrapping her arms around it. He looks visibly
Yep.
uncomfortable.
If you got
like-
defeated by Mrs. K,
he looks visibly uncomfortable. Just
Yeah, I'm going here. Okay.
as you approach, you can hear the conversation. It's just, Mrs. Skolsky, you do not have colon cancer. There is no need for me to inspect your colon. You are perfectly healthy for your age.
colon.
It's kind of. Are you sure? Because it sometimes hurts down there, and I could really use an inspection.
Hi.
I'm
can I
not-
borrow Can I borrow Dr. Sterling for a while?
Is there a medical emergency? As he gives your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's MJ. Her wounds
She
have
got
opened.
a
Mrs. K, I'm
bug.
so sorry. MJ's wounds are very severe. Come on, lead me to her. Thank you, Mrs. K. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll see you on your next checkup. Thank
Wow.
you.
I'm grabbing his hand right now.
First time I
Oh,
decide to go
God.
out, and this happens. Good exhibit, though.
You'll get used to it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I worked so hard for it. No
Nice.
sleep.
I can tell.
Whatsoever. And yeah, I'm going to stare at my hand and then I'm going to drop it. Oh no, I'm panicking. I'm sweating.
Are you okay?
No,
Something wrong?
there's nothing wrong. Now, let's go to MJ.
Alright. Sure. We head over to MJ's place. To MJ's part of the table. While that's all happening, MJ, you and Luke are together. You need to talk to anyone or do anything.
I will talk to Luke. I'm guessing my dad kind of straight off.
Yep, he's just moving
And
around.
Jake. Yeah. We're probably like looking through a bit of the exhibit and just
Hold on, who's messing with their mic? Please mute first.
It's me. I'm sorry.
Can you mute?
Okay.
Thanks. You look for the exhibit. Luke seems to be interested in a few things. He's always been an art guy.
I'm just looking at him, like looking at the exhibit, but I'm glancing at him like in the corner of my eyes.
These are some really cool paintings.
Think they're for sale?
I think they all are. That's how these things work. But funny thing. There's this hold on, let me look for it. It goes for his phone. Shows you a picture of a white canvas with a black splat of ink, as if you threw a black paint can onto the canvas. See this? What do you make of it?
Yeah. A splat?
He moves down, scrolls down a bit. You can see about $700,000 was paid for it.
Wow, please tell me you didn't buy that.
Oh no. But people are stupid.
Yeah.
Art is weird.
I mean, I know you're not the smartest nugget here, but if you do buy that, I'm gonna seriously reconsider this relationship. You know.
So it's a relationship now.
Well, I mean, we're dating. Where's it gonna lead to?
Fair.
Divorce or something? I don't know.
Nah. I think I'm gonna grow old with you grabbing onto my hair, making my life miserable for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go old with you dressing me up all the time.
Revenge. But the point I was making. You got talent like this. It barely sells for $100. And you got bullshit like this. Modern art or whatever the fuck that is. And it sells for a ridiculously high amount. There is no justice in the art world. Something else?
Art industry is weird. Not much. Although, it's been a while since we last talked about you. How are you doing?
I think I'm fine. Settled back in. Nice to be home. House is a bit lonely, but feels like I belong there. I don't know, I mean, money's coming in as it always has, so I guess I'm lucky that way. I mean, I did work for it, but yeah. It's a lot, let's just say it's a lot better ever since this. Check it out. Bunch of guys checking you out.
Yeah, it's a sight you just kind of get used to at some point. And really, when you got someone like this next to you, everyone kind of looks like a broccoli.
Same old confidence. Good for you. Something on your mind?
I was talking about you, you idiot. God, you're dense and you're stupid. Why am I dating you?
Why are you?
Come on.
Something on your mind, Ver?
You just have that. I mean, I know I'm a dick sometimes, but not a lot of people can see through that. You know, kind of got in trouble because of my big mouth.
Oh, I remember.
But
I
you kind
remember.
of just manage to see. Yeah, but you just kind of somehow manage to see through me every time, and I like it.
Not that hard. People act a certain way for a certain reason.
Not a lot of people would think so.
Don't worry about it.
Well, not every day you see me on a dress. Might as well flaunt it, I guess.
I'd rather you be comfortable, but that's completely up to you.
Nah. Let's put on a show. I'm just gonna put my arm on his, shoulder, elbow. Then I'm just gonna walk.
As you walk away, you see Amy dragging Zero away from Miss Kowalski, and Zero looking very much like he wants to leave Mrs. Kowalski's arm, but she has a vice grip on him until eventually next week, and then they just kind of move. And then you guys run into each other as you're walking. Hey,
Hey.
Dr. Sterling, you're pretty popular. Like, in all the wrong ways. Good evening, both of you.
Evening.
You see Luke just kind of, oh, you two are dating?
Yeah, you guys are looking intimate by the minute. Are we supposed to expect a big announcement at some point?
Please, don't get the wrong idea. Miss Schweid has just... He looks at Ms. Kowalski. Saved me from a very difficult situation.
Yeah, he looks uncomfortable a while ago. I had to help him.
Luke is just looking at you, expecting, like, with the kind of eyebrow that just
the
looks...
moment
And then just says, we're not buying this bullshit, are we?
the moment you two kind of separate, Mrs. K is gonna come back at you like a fucking boomerang.
I am well aware.
I know her. She's been my neighbor for the last 24 years. Relentless.
I have become uncomfortably aware of that fact, Miss Stone. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I shall go get some food.
You'll be fine.
Would you mind explaining to me the exhibits here, Miss Schweid?
With pleasure.
Bring him around. It is at this point, over the next few hours, I would ask any of you, since Wim, you got an invite, if there's anything you would like to do before we proceed.
How are the friends?
So far, fine. Doing their own
Yep.
thing.
I see Amy's message. There's like this guilt, but she chooses not to respond because in her mind right now it's like, my friends are fine. I don't think they need me right now. I disobeyed. Vibe.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll just she'll keep an eye on her mom.
Okay.
She'll for a moment, since she feels a bit awkward that she brought the shotgun, she puts it back.
Okay.
On her dad's place.
Alright. MJ, Amy, anything that needs to happen? Conversations that need to be done?
Let's
I'm
move over
just
together.
Also,
Right.
MJ, I think you're lagging.
Oh, reconnect.
Oh god. Oh no.
Amy,
I'm just going to show Dr. Sterling the gallery. I'm going to
Okay.
explain him some of
Okay.
the artwork.
you move around. You...
And then I'm going to look at MJ. Oh wait. Oh.
She's looking at you. You move around the gallery,
Making
explain
those
to him.
gestures like peace, thumbs up, then
I've informed Miss Stone of this, so I assume it's only fair.
Oh. Is it?
You're already aware my name is not Morgan. I could only
Yeah.
hope to have a name as interesting.
Wait.
My given name is Zachary. Zach.
You don't look like a Zach.
Well, that's the benefit of being a spy and a soldier and whatever the hell I am. You get to choose your name and your identity, even your personality.
Huh. I'm just surprised.
Don't worry about it. It really is a lovely gallery.
I mean, I chose the best ones.
Bet you
All
did.
of what I'm. Yeah.
He looks at one in particular which shows the very large meteor in the sky like a painted A very well-made painting that almost looks like a photograph.
Mm.
Would you mind getting the artist of this for me? I keep a
Would you like?
I keep a
Do
collection
you want
of
to buy it?
Yes, I keep a collection of photographs and pictures of things I've been on, just to remind myself of what I've survived.
Oh,
This would be good to
sure.
have.
I can look through the contacts that I have later.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, MJ, anything you need to do?
Am I still lagging?
Think you're fine, give or take?
Yeah. The two of them are still together, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want a third wheel. I'll just save that for later. But for now, I'm just going to look at Luke and just say, I kind of appreciate the fact that you don't question this.
He looks at you. What? God's gift to you?
No. I mean,
I
I know
know.
it's not that impressive,
I
but
know.
I was not talking about that. I was talking about my. I hate you
I'm kidding.
so much.
And I know. Look. You have your privacy, you have your life. If you're not telling me something, I'm assuming it's for a good reason. So there's really no need for me to pry.
Yeah. I'll tell you about this when it's over, but I just need you to. I mean, you already do, but I guess trust me?
Always. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you have a good reason for that. But are you sure you're alright?
Yeah, it'll be an epic story to tell our kids.
You're lagging again.
Oh, sorry. Let me reconnect.
Amy? Anything
Oof.
that you would like to do? Anything else that you would like to do?
Can I do spot hidden?
Or
I mean, I am curious about. Remember what happened in the last gallery with the bouquets and the
bouquets
from
and...
the secret admirer? I am curious.
Oh, absolutely. In your office there... Assuming you haven't gone there yet, but in your office there is a bouquet for this from a secret admirer again. Lovely gallery. Love your show. You're always doing well. Good luck. And an entire bouquet of roses. Emily just kind of goes up to you and says, "Hey, looks like you got another letter." And wow, that's a lot of roses.
Okay, Dr. Sterling, can I just
Of course.
wait
Of course.
wait here for a moment.
Take your time.
I'm going to look for Elaine.
You look for Elaine. Okay. Elaine is with Shane as they're just having a meal, and then you find her. And so anyway, it was like,
Elaine,
hello, Amy. Is something wrong?
remember what we talked about before? The secret admirer about the bouquets and stuff.
Yeah.
He gave me another bouquet.
Ooh, is it from the same flower shop?
I actually don't know.
Maybe you should check.
Yeah. I'm going
It
to
is.
do it. I'm scared.
They follow you, and it is.
Mhm.
Well, how about tomorrow we just go to the flower shop and see if we can get any information from them?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Come on. There's no point stressing over someone like you. Let's have some fun first.
I don't know who likes me.
It's fine. Let's just have some fun and show exhibit.
I hope it's not a prank.
If it's a prank, and she looks at Shane. It's like, we got this. If it's a prank, Jake, Luke, and I are gonna kick his ass. But for now,
Oh god.
let's just have some fun. This is your event. It's your limelight. You should enjoy it. Besides, I have given that many roses before. That's a very, very big price tag on a prank. Ugh.
Oh, I see.
That's an expensive prank if it is a prank.
It looks quite beautiful, to be honest, but
Come on. Let's go have some fun. You know, we can deal with this in the morning,
Yeah.
but for now, how about we try to enjoy ourselves? It is your event.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to Sterling.
Eventually, you do find the person, and he does pay a considerable amount of money for the painting. To which the person, a young and hopeful 20-something artist, just kind of looks at you and thanks you for the opportunity for presenting, and the money's going into his art supplies.
Oh,
As it
that's
turns
great.
out, he was using a brush that he found from the trash to make this. And leftover
Oh.
paint. Now he can actually afford actual supplies.
That's
So-
good.
MJ, back to your conversation with Luke.
Yes. I'm just gonna tell him that, well, after all of this is over, I'll tell you a pretty epic story. Something that would, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. And no pressure. I'm fine.
Thanks. You don't know, but it really does. I really do appreciate it, this
Don't
thing we
mention.
have.
Don't mention it. And joke around a lot, but really am happy. But I really don't want to fuck it up.
No, just stay as you are. You don't have to overthink it.
Alright then. Oh. This exhibit's going pretty smoothly, I have to say.
I would be glad if that's the case.
Are you...
Hopefully it continues.
You sound really ominous.
From the past few days it's happening with my part-time job and all, it's kind of a given that things can always get worse.
Fair.
Odd jobs kind of are odd.
Good or bad? I've got
My
your
grammar
back.
just left me, so.
Good or bad, I've got your back. Whether you need it or not, and whenever you want to take me up on that offer or not, I'll leave that to you. Just know it's always on the table.
Leave it there and I'll keep abusing it.
Well,
you signed up
abuse
for
me-
this.
You abuse me anyway, so what's the difference?
Fair. Fair.
So, as the night progresses, you all have some fun. Closer to after dinner time, there is a bit of a news alert. This is a small town, so news alerts can go to everyone at the same time. There has been a few accidents on the road. Some people have gone into some nasty car crashes. Apparently a drunk driver and a truck collided. No one you know. However, Whim, you receive a
Oh,
text.
wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I consent to this go.
Haley, calls you. Sorry, a text that says, "I need to call you. Pick up." And Haley calls immediately after.
Okay. What is it?
Wim. Wim.
Yeah, what is it?
It's Heather.
Heather?
We're at the hospital. Dr. Chen said that she had a heart attack or something. We were eating and she just dropped on the table. I don't know. I'm scared. I called everyone else. I'm at Lakewood General.
Is she okay? Like, is she?
Where? She's gone.
No, she's not.
Because I'm scared.
Wait, is she dead? Or is she fighting?
She flatlined the moment we got here. They couldn't bring her back. Wherever's gone. He's gone.
Wim goes numb. So numb. She drops the phone.
At some point the call does end. She can't even speak anymore. Over at the exhibit, Amy, while you and Zero are talking. Well, yeah, you and Zero are talking because MJ's with Luke and some people who aren't involved.
Yeah.
He pulls out his phone. Oh, excuse me.
Zero? Oh, I mean, wait, Dr. Sterling, are you alright? What happened?
There's a part of him that prevents tears from coming out.
Oh God, do you need a moment? Do you want to go
Someone's
somewhere
dead.
else? Is it one of Wim's friends?
Yes. Can you find MJ?
Oh God. Yeah.
Your cousin, MJ, her father, drag it and get them all here. In the garage.
Okay. I'm going to text Ashley and MJ as well. Yeah, I think I have to like send a chat na lang in the GC.
Yep. What do you send?
Yeah. And then gather around in the garage.
Basement
Something
party.
happened. Yeah.
Your father looks at you from the distance, MJ, and just nods as he moves. Luke notices you're pulling up a phone that's not yours. Part-time job?
You know it. I'll
You can ditch me.
meet with you later.
I'll forgive you.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen often. Then I'm gonna pull him down, I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek, then I'm gonna go with my dad.
Don't worry about it. I'll head home when the event's over, but let me know if you need to get picked up.
Oh,
I'll wait as long as
thanks.
the event, and then I'll head home. But if you want someone to pick up, just let me know. Don't worry about it. I'll third wheel with Shane in the lane. Oh, happy couple.
I mean,
Yep.
maybe keep Jay company? But I gotta have to go. You do you.
It's not as fun. Oh, happy couple. He just kind of moves. You all gather. Ashley immediately drops her flirty demeanor. She's been flirting with people all night. As soon as you show her the text, she just, I gotta go. Sorry, you're not my type. And then she leaves. As you all gather in the basement, Zero kind of loosened the tie, undid the button on his shirt, just kind of. He looks like he's having a hard time to breathe as he just kind of removes the top two buttons, takes out the tie.
James, what the fuck is going on?
One of Wim's friends dropped.
Right.
I had agents watching over him. They were at the McDonald's. She dropped. According to the other doctors, it was a heart attack. On a 19-year-old who's as healthy as an ox. You seeing the point that I'm trying to make now?
Yeah.
I'm the last person she's gonna want to see. So I'm going to need you guys to go up to her and convince her to stop disobeying orders. Unless she wants all of them to die the same way.
Easier said than done, but I'll look at Amy.
She's
I'll
going to
drive you
get
there.
everyone she loves killed if she keeps this up.
We'll take care of it. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Let's go.
I have to head back to base.
Yeah. Let's.
He moves off in a different direction. MJ, you came in the truck. You take... Well, Amy has Ashley to drive. So you get to take your father. As all of you head to the hospital, Wim, did you head over? Correct?
She can't process it. All that's screaming in her head is like, it's my fault. It's my fault. This is my fault. It's my fucking fault. She's gonna do a dramatic run out of the house. She's just gonna go where her feet take her.
Okay.
She'll probably keep running. I don't know how far the lighthouse is.
From your end, because you are next to the factory, which is on the beach side, you could run there in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, she gets in the lighthouse, and that's where she breaks down, cries, howls into the wind.
Okay. As all of you, well, with Wim in the lighthouse, yes.
I'll call Amy while we're in the car and just say, I've harassed her enough with the calls. Maybe you can give it a shot this time. I don't think she trusts me more. I don't think she trusts me, so maybe you can give it a try. Try to reach out to her.
Alright. I'm going to send her a private message and say that I'm sorry for your loss. I know how it feels to lose someone for at least 10 minutes or so. Can we at least talk in person?
That's up to Wim if you are able to read it, if you think you are. Or did you leave your phone at home when you ran out?
Okay. Is there a ledge on the lighthouse?
At the very top of it, there's the kind of railing surrounding it.
Okay.
That's the one where Haley almost shoved Lewis off to kill him.
Yep. She remembers that spot all too well. She sends a message saying, I'm so sorry. And then she tells Amy, it's my fault. I'm not gonna let me hurt them again. Send.
I'm going to text her back and ask, wait, what are you planning? Where are you right now?
She doesn't respond.
Amy, make an idea roll, which is your intelligence.
Oh!
Your intelligence being 65.
15.
You have the faintest clue of what she's intending to do to herself, but you do not. There's no way for you to know how. You wouldn't be able to decipher that she'd go to the lighthouse. In all honesty, you know she has a shotgun. You might expect her to do it at home, but that's your best guess. There's no way for you to really know that she's in the lighthouse at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to chat MJ and say, I think she's going to do something that would. I think she's going to take her life. I don't actually know, but I have the feeling that she would do it right now, and we have to find her as soon as possible.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Let's split. Let's cover 2 different areas.
Yeah.
At least one of us will get to her.
Okay. As you try to move, because Wim is only walking, a lot of people can see you. No one really pays mind. But as you get to the top of the lighthouse, pondering your decision, a familiar man in a less formal suit just kind of moves up. And it is Agent Zero who just stands there next to you. I know what you're thinking of doing. And I've thought of doing the same. Believe it or not, I know how you're feeling.
Oh, it's Zero. Oh, crap, it's Zero. Out of character, sorry.
I was a
Wim?
soldier.
Shit. Wim. Shit. Okay.
I was a soldier, and I was used to following orders, but when I got dragged into this, I didn't believe shit. Who would? I had a fiancée some years ago. I had to hide this life from her. I told her I was working for the government. A promotion from being a soldier. She just assumed I was CIA. I told her the night before our wedding. Everything. And on the altar, as the priest asked her if she takes me to be her lawfully wedded husband, before she could utter the words, she collapsed. A heart attack. A stroke I don't even remember anymore. But it happened. It happened. Because I didn't listen. And I blamed myself too. Believe it or not, I know what you're going through. And I can't blame you for wanting to do what you're about to do or what I think you're going to do. But I'm going to tell you it won't help. With you gone, there's no one left to protect them. They'll be easy targets. Just for the fun of it. That's how it works. I won't tell you what to do anymore. I'm not going to give you an order to follow what I say. I'm not going to force you to come down with me and see your friend and be there for the others who are still alive. I'm not going to tell you I told you so. What I'm going to tell you is I understand. And that you have a choice to make. And I'm done making choices for you. No more orders. From here on, it's up to you. Whatever you do, I will do my best to keep your friends alive. but I can almost guarantee you that it's not going to be good enough. You're the reason for this happening, but you can also be the reason for it to stop. But that's a choice only you can make. Just turns around. Before he leaves to the stairs, he says, I am sorry. Could have done better to convince you. Maybe I could have done something else. I have been through this too many times. I'm sorry. And he just proceeds to walk. What do you do?
There's one thing that Zero said that stuck to her mind. From here on out, it's on you. And that's one of the last words that her dad said at the hospital when she was left behind. At that moment, something snapped in her. Much of the reason that same day she felt like running to the lighthouse. She just looks at Zero with tear-shed eyes. She goes to walk and follow him and says, I want to protect my friends. I want to protect my mom. How do I do that?
I have not hid anything from any of you. As hard as that is to believe, because I don't have all the answers. I know from experience on how you can protect them. I need you to trust me enough. Follow what I say and trust me that I will explain to you when I get the chance. I don't want to be giving orders to anyone. I don't want to have to order all of you blindly and make you follow me. I have enough blood on my hands and I'm trying to keep all of you alive. But this is the position I'm in and I accepted it. I'm not trying to control your life. But I can see why you think that way because I thought the same way when I was dragged into this. My parents died and that's how I got dragged into this. My team died and I had to learn to take the job seriously, and my fiance died in front of me at the altar before I learned how serious it is. I am trying to keep all of that from happening to you, to all of you, and I have not been doing a very good job of that, but I just don't want to be the guy who tells you to abandon your lives. I've abandoned mine so you wouldn't have to. You want to protect your friends. So do I. I want to keep more innocent people from having to die because of this. I just need you and me to be on the same page. If you disagree with something I say, I will listen. But there will be certain times, just like in that world, just like now, where I know what I'm talking about. So between you and me, maybe we can come up with a code word. If I bring it up, that means I know what's going on and it's not up for debate. If I don't say it, that means we can talk about it. How does that sound? I want you to feel like you still have control over your life because you do. Will that work for you?
Heather. Heather's the word.
Alright. Until I say that, everything's up for debate. You need to You need to be with your friends. I know it's going to be hard, but they need you. And you're safe. We've locked away the items. Its effect isn't permanent. You can be with them.
What do I tell them? They already know something.
Told MJ and Amy this. If you tell them about all of this again, they become targets. That's how it works. I can help you lie. I have an identity as an FBI agent. I can talk to them. Come up with a story about how something was poisoned. Alter the medical reports. But I'm afraid that will give them more resolve to try and find it themselves. And like I said, I don't want to run your life anymore. I want to give you the freedom you deserve. So if you have better ideas, I'm all ears.
I can't come up with any right now, but I do want to see my friends.
I'll try to talk to them. See what I can come up with. I can drive you if you want to go there.
Yeah.
There's a text, MJ, to you and Amy. Got Wim. She's safe. We're heading to the hospital if you want to visit.
I'll just park on the side and just lean on the steering wheel for a bit and just...
Kiddo?
On my way. Yeah, she's safe. We're
Yeah, let's go.
heading to the hospital for a bit. Mind if we switch? I can't drive
Don't
right
worry
now.
about it. Hey, you want me to tell Luke? At least he can be with you.
No, I don't. No, just not this time.
Alright. Drive. Ashley looks at you, Amy, as she parked somewhere and just... Hey, you wanna... go to the hospital? Apparently Wim's fine, right?
Yeah, she's fine. Thank God. Zero found her. Oh my God.
I think they have a lot more in common than they think.
Probably.
You guys go to the hospital. You just barely catch Wim and Zero on the elevator. Zero is once again fixed up his suit. But he's traded it for a more FBI looking suit, so black colored with white shirt on the inside. He talks to your friends, Wim, and he comes up with a story about how there's a man that they had just captured. He's poisoning food supplies, but they only trigger to specific types of individuals. He comes up with it very convincingly, throwing around words and phrases, terms that make sense when you add them all together, when you Google them up. He's making a very good spin story that your friends tend to believe. He just kind of takes the conversation, recognizing that you don't want to lie to them. Anyway, I am so deeply sorry for your loss, and I can guarantee you that, well, for now at least, we have caught him. He's in custody, and we can proceed to trials. I know that doesn't change anything, but justice will be given to your friend. I'm sorry. He just looks at you, Wim, and just nod, puts his hand on your shoulder, taps it twice. As he walks away, MJ and Amy, you run into him. changed clothes, just... Over there, I came up with a story. I convinced Wim to cooperate with us.
How did you find her?
Moving forward.
You move forward. Amy, you are left behind with him. I thought about what I would do. Thought about how this started for her. And to be honest, I wouldn't have found her in the lighthouse, but I had agents trailing all of them, making sure they're okay. One of them happened to catch her.
Oh.
She passed by a friend's house. One of my agents was watching.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew where to go. I was on my way to base, but I made a detour there to talk to her. I had a suspicion about what she might do, considering I would have done the same. Tried to do the same.
Yeah, she gave me an ominous text a while ago and I got worried. I don't know where to find her. And I'm glad you were able to convince her to,
She needs friends right now. As many as she can get. She has good friends, but she can't lie to them. She can barely handle talking to them anymore. She needs you guys. More than ever.
Right.
I have to go. Just leave. The three of you are together. Wim's friends are still crying.
I'll walk up to Wim. Like, after I switch past Zero, I'll just walk up to her immediately.
Okay. Your father gives space.
Is she sitting down or standing up?
Wim?
Standing. She sees her friends. She couldn't bring herself to get close. And they're all collectively mourning over Heather. She just watches them from afar.
Wim?
Yeah?
I'll extend my arms, like offering up.
That's okay. I'm not really a hugger.
You don't look like the type, yeah. I'll just pat her on the head lightly and just say, yeah, you asked me if you could trust us. My answer is the same, I'm gonna lean on the wall next to her and just stand by her side. It isn't, it always will be.
Who else I can trust?
Yeah.
I told my friends, whatever happens, thick or thin, we're gonna be it together. I guess that's for all of us that's got into this thing. I am sorry for her. And then there's like an expression on her face that she looks guilty. I'm sorry I said nasty things. I was just they're all I have.
Ashley does actually go up to you, kind of listening. He was silent for most, but she just tells you, you've got good friends. Really good friends. Through thick and thin, you go through it together. It's still true even if you don't directly involve them. Because, from what I can tell, they kind of look like the people you're fighting for. So, in a way, you're all still kind of doing it together. Because you wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for them. Right?
I won't make the same mistake again.
Hey, Mr. 8 isn't such a bad guy. He's like a hard shell, but he means well. Maybe give him another chance.
Wim is quiet. Her eyes are on the floor.
He just pats you on the back. We'll all, be here for you. Always. He stands up and nods at you, Amy. And MJ, since you guys are technically her actual friends here.
Mm.
I can't lie, but I'll lie for them. I have to.
I'm not exactly good at it, but I'm always here to help you, alright? You have my phone number.
I still have to explain to them what kind of gang I was in.
Well, Amy and I did kind of, the three of us did become friends all of a sudden. Just say that the three of us are in it together.
Wait, you told them that you're in a gang?
Well, I couldn't explain
I've been in worse.
agency, okay? I just had to say gang.
Ashley, you just kind of nudges.
You could just tell them a club. You're in a club. We're not in a gang.
Biker gang! Hello! She points at MJ. Biker gang!
Amy, for the love of God, do something spontaneous in your life.
Hey, Amy. You're like a total
Even if
grandma
it's
again.
fake. It's quite a reputation to make.
Amy, like your grandma is showing again.
I mean, a club sounds proper and decent.
I don't do clubs.
Neither do I, really. I never joined one.
Really? Oh my god.
Amy, your grandma is showing, please.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I'm just gonna put my hand on Wim's head and just lightly ruffle her hair. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
There is...
Yeah.
Maybe not now, maybe not for a while, but we will be. Alright?
I hope so.
There's a conversation that's being talked between the doctor and Heather's parents. You kind of overhear it because the parents are shocked. And says, Barbara's just... I'm sorry. Uncle Jan, what do you mean the bill's paid? I thought we had all these expenses. Yes, the bill's been paid, anonymous donor. Everything will be taken care of for you. I guess it's just your choice of cremation or burial. I'm sorry, but yes, everything's been taken care of. Someone has paid for all the expenses. They just kind of look at shock. They don't even know what's going on. Thankful, but they're a bit in shock. MJ and Amy, you have an idea of what just happened.
Yep.
So, the next few days, relatively quiet, aside from the funeral. A wake is held over a week, or the next 5 days, and then a funeral is had. With this process of grief, each of you become painfully aware of the situation that you are now truly facing. And up until now, casualties have been unknowns. People you didn't necessarily know. People you didn't necessarily associate with. But now the stakes have become much clearer to all of you. The problems that you are facing have become that much real, that much realer. And the pain on this funeral has become that much more apparent. Luke and your friends accompany you while you go to the funeral, as the parents of Heather decide to give her burial, which apparently the location has been bought. That specific patch of land has been bought just for her. Her parents aren't struggling. They're not very well off. He was a scholar. So everything that they need to pay for has been paid for, and they have had zero issues with all of the process. He's buried underground as her friends, Whim can join or not, grab some dirt and just kind of throw it on as a symbol.
I'm there at Heather's funeral.
Okay. You see Zero in his regular suit, his work suit, the all black outfit. He nudges at you, MJ, from behind.
Hey.
Would you mind throwing this in for me? It would look weird if I did it. I don't think Whim's in the right mind right now. And he hands you a perfectly plucked, fresh white rose.
I'm gonna take off my coat. Then I'm gonna put the hood on him and just say, no one will recognize. She would appreciate it if you did it yourself.
As he moves forward, Whim, you saw him coming in, so you know it's him, but people don't really recognize him. That single sort of perfect white rose just drops in. Leaves the coat on a chair so that he doesn't have to associate with you, and then he walks away. You saw the rose up close, MJ. It was a perfectly plucked white rose, no rotting feathers, no rotting petals, no chips. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
As the funeral is held, everyone says their piece. Women and her friends just cry and volunteer to put the dirt in themselves. Whim, are you gonna join them?
I'll join the group.
Okay.
There's silent tears as we bury our own friend.
You bury her long gone before her time. As promised, Zero has altered the report, made it seem like a poisoner. He has tried to keep the story so that your friends don't ask, so that you don't have to explain, and they don't need to be involved. Throughout the day, Whim, you and your friends have a talk, try to desperately collect yourselves and discuss about Ever's life. Just how she was, and try to remember some of the good times. What do the other two want to do for the day? MJ?
I guess after the funeral, I'm just going to look at my dad and just say, let's have a drink.
Just you and me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Luke and the others just kind of look and say, I'll give you some space. I'm always here if you need me.
I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Luke just leans down to give you a kiss on the cheek as he leaves. He goes with his friend. He goes with your friends. And you just hear the slightest bit of laughter as Luke and Jake put their hands over Elaine and Shane and just, looks like we're third and fourth wheel again, guys. You're stuck with us. They just start leaving. Amy, what would you like to do? MJ and her father say bye as they go for a drink. Zero, oddly enough, is still under a tree. Looking over at the grave but staying at a distance where no one will recognize him.
I'll accompany him.
Ashley is
Going to
listening.
sit on.
You like, go for it. I'm gonna head home. Kind of been like a totally dreary day.
Take care. I'll
Let me know if you need a ride.
just. Yeah.
She leaves. Zero again undoes his tie. Looks like he needs a little more breathing room. Just
Are you alright?
It's too familiar.
I'm sorry about your fiance.
No, it's not that.
Hmm.
You asked me before why I don't take a vacation. This is why. Because I am tired of these things happening to other people. Because I am tired of not being able to do anything when it does.
I've been thinking a lot recently, and I don't want to be a burden to you or MJ when it comes to our missions, and I would like to train a bit harder. I mean, I want to be capable of defending myself. I know.
Whenever you have the time, you're always free to drop by the base. You know where it is.
Yeah.
If I'm not there, someone else is going to train you. But if you do want a bit of training, drop by. Happy to help.
I'll keep that in mind.
Here. It gives you a gun. Personalized holster.
Oh,
It has your code name on it. Just written
I'm going
Minerva.
to take it and immediately hide it, so anyone, so no one
It's
can
in a
notice.
box. It's in a box.
Oh, okay.
Figured you might need one. For yourself.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
Yeah. Always remember what you fight for.
Mm.
It's the only thing that keeps us going. I need to head back. You need me to drop you anywhere?
Can you drop me to my place? I mean,
Sure. Go on. Over in the car ride as he drives you, there's an air over Zero. He's just in no condition to be speaking to anyone. Can't. This has hit him hard. MJ, over the local bar. I was about to say tavern. You.
I would rather drink in our house.
Okay. And back
Also-
home, open some scotch.
On the way there, I will send a text to the group chat, just like our group chat, and just say, we're having drinks tonight in case you want to join. Maybe take a load off. Catharsis? Question mark.
The agents,
Not-
not your
parenthesis.
friends.
Yes,
Okay.
the agents.
Well.
Not sure if that's what it. Yeah.
You all get invites.
Although, yeah. Just
Yeah.
open invite, then I will open a bottle of scotch and prepare ice.
Oh. You alright, kiddo?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on. You don't have to lie to me.
I mean, death hasn't been really easy, but I'm sure Wim
It's gotta
would
be
have
hard.
it. Yeah. It's never easy. But I never really told you what happened back in that other world thing.
Yeah.
I had to shoot you down.
Well, I was hoping it didn't have to end up like Old Yeller.
Well,
Hey. Don't even worry about it. Worrying means you suffer twice.
yeah, but it's not.
You did what you had to do. I'm not gonna get mad at you for it. But I'm starting to understand what you're going through. Kiddo, I need you to
Yeah.
understand something. Whatever happens, if it's a choice between you and me, you pick you.
Fuck that.
You are not making me live through a life where I have to bury both a wife and a daughter. I will not survive that. I have lived my life. Yours has finally just started. I will be damned if I let you do anything stupid.
No. You and I are gonna live through this or none of. It won't come to that point.
Stubborn as always.
It's my redeeming trait and my downfall, but I will let the world burn before I let you die. You know that. And don't you forget that.
Problem is, I'll do the same. How's the line go? We'll just watch the world burn? We'll get through it.
That's one way. Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
Is this thing with Lou?
Oh, for the love of God.
Humor me here. This thing with Lou. How's it going?
Times like this, I really do appreciate your simple-mindedness.
Come on, we can't always be talking about the world ending, you know. Gotta have some sort of enjoyment, we're gonna lose our minds.
It's going well, but I am sure it will go well. It will be better if you manage to find someone who might be able to keep you company. I'm sure.
Look, kid. Just keep this in mind. I'm in my 40s.
And
I'm too young to be a grandfather, that's all I'm saying.
I am. Oh, you fucking idiot.
I knew I'd get you.
You're an asshole. I'm gonna grab like an ice cube and I'm gonna toss it at him.
Jeez, so violent.
But, I mean, that aside, have you not considered, finding someone? It's been a decade. I'm sure Mom won't mind.
It's not bad. I'm sure wherever she is howling at my ass to find someone. she's good at
You
it.
bet.
It's not bad. It's as stupid as it might sound to someone so young like you. There are some of us that still believe that there's just one person and that's it. Not because there's no one else, not because there's a lack of fish in the sea, but because you choose for it to be that way. Your mother was the best that ever happened to me.
Is a romantic.
She's the best thing that ever happened to me. No one's ever gonna top that, and it's unfair to anyone I try to date to make them have to fill those shoes. Because no one ever could. No one ever could.
Yeah, I guess I do understand. Well, if you're not planning on having someone, I hope you're ready to take care of grandkids for the rest of your life then.
Kiddo, the way things are going, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't want to have kids, Dad. It's kind of they're gremlins, and I don't even know how you manage to take care of me. I'm a pain in the ass. Imagine me taking care of someone like me.
You ever bother talking to Luke? Kid's got the patience of a... Well... Kid's got patience, that's all I gotta say. Must really
Either
like
he's
you.
a saint or a masochist.
I think that he's finally found someone that makes sense to him. And he doesn't want to screw it up. And he's finally found something a little more important than that. I think you need to hold on to that guy.
I don't plan on letting go. Really, it's easy as it may seem. I'm not good with words.
No, you're not. You're better with your fist.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
knife.
what you said with Mom, I mean, it might be too soon to say that, but I think I get it.
You only really find out when you find out. So for me, I'm hoping you never have to find out. Just enjoy it. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
though. If he is going to marry you someday, you know he has to beat me first, right? And then he pulls out a Tekken he pulls out Tekken on the screen and then hands you a controller.
Oh god, my dad is such a nerd. I'm gonna take down my drink.
Would you prefer I be the stern type who tells you that you can't have boys in your room, young lady?
Do you think you can stop me? That is the question.
Well, he pokes your scar a bit.
Ow! Hey! Asshole. Come on, let me kick your ass in Tekken while I'm more than a little tipsy. You're gonna drag me in my room.
In your dream.
After. Okay, fine, I can sleep in the sofa as usual. God, you're such a caring dad. I'm gonna take the controller and I'm
I
gonna
love you
set up the
too,
game.
daughter. Whim, just a point of order. Throughout this entire day, as you guys have a conversation about Heather, Haley just asks if she can sleep over. You have
Yeah.
also been given the safety that you're not at risk anymore for the moment.
I just have to leave right away so I can check on Mom.
Your mother's fine. Have you told her about what happened, or just letting her kind of live peacefully?
I'm not letting her know about Heather.
When you enter the room, puts her hand on your cheek. Oh dear, why do you look so sad? Just wipes a small tear that was about to fall. Corner of your eye.
I try my best to segue, and the words of Zero go through my head. I just remember Dad is all.
Dear, I've been meaning to tell you something. I just haven't had. My memory's not as good as it used to be.
Oh, you can. Well, if you want to tell me now, that's fine. But you don't have to strain yourself.
I do have to tell you before I forget again. There's an old box over there by the counter. Would you mind getting it for me?
Yeah, sure. I get the box.
It's an antique chest with just a metal lock that goes in and out. You hand it to her. With her shaking hands, she just opens the lock and so old that the small hinges make a sound. And inside it are pictures of you as a baby with your father and her.
Oh.
Dear, I know you've always hated those contraptions that your father uses. And I know that you are more than a little angry at him for making you use it. But your father always had, well, something he's never told you. He was in the military for a bit. He retired early. I don't know if you knew, but he never came back the same. He was so obsessed with protecting our family. So obsessed with it that he wanted you to learn, because when you were just a baby, there was a home invasion in our house. And he blamed himself for being unable to help us. And he took a lot of our things. He wanted you to know how to protect yourself. Even if it meant that you would hate him. He just wanted what was best for you.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay.
Here. Pulls out something. It is a what's the word? It's a bullet. Or rather, a bullet casing. It's very old, rusted. There is a note under it that she almost forgets as she picks it up. He always meant to give you this, but I always forgot it was there. Please read it. If not for him, then for me.
I take it.
He wrote it the night he passed away. Before he passed.
Right.
She closes the box and puts it to the table next to her. And she just kind of scoots to the couch. I'm going to sleep for a bit, dear. I think I stayed up with the TV too much.
Oh, it's okay, rest. It's okay. Night, Mom.
Night, dear. You open the letter?
I wait for
Oh yeah.
my mom to sleep.
She does, almost instantly. And you can hear her snoring in the back.
There's like emotions going through.
Yep.
Anger, disgust, sadness, frustration. She keeps a neutral face. She looks at the bullet.
The bullet is very old. You're not sure what it's supposed to mean. It's the bullet case, not the actual bullet fired.
I mutter to myself, what else can you give me? You've given me too much shit already. I pull out the note.
It is him. His handwriting. Wim, this, I know you probably hate me, and I know you're probably gonna tear this before you read it, but on the off chance that you decide to read it, I want you to know that everything I did was to protect you and your mother. I want you to know that I was always I always knew I was gonna get sick. I always knew I didn't have long and someone would have to protect this family, and I tried my best that it wouldn't have to be you. I didn't want you and your mother to be left alone. I know you hate me for everything. I know you hate me for a lot of things. But I hope you know that I only did it for you. Everything that I did is so that you could protect yourself. So that you could be strong. Because your mother would need it. This, you're probably gonna throw this away, and it's fine, I understand, but this from the very first bullet you ever fired. I kept it. I know you hated it. I know you hated everything I made you go through. I know you hated me. But I kept it because it was important to me. I'm not good at a lot of things, Wim, but I was good at this and I wanted to share it with my daughter. Sorry I ruined your childhood. But I hope you know I love you.
The paper crinkles as her hand tightens around it.
Yep. You can see on the paper there are... It looks like dried watermark. It's what would happen if tears were on a paper and then they just dried up. They always kind of leave a stain. It looks like some of the ink has also been smudged, so you kind of feel like you probably cried while writing this.
I look at the bullet. Memories flash back and the gunshot is heard as she stares into the bullet. And how she kept sobbing after that shot, and her father just continued to go, that's good, keep shooting. And she just kept sobbing while she was holding the gun, and he just made sure that she was still holding the gun and didn't drop it. She just stared at it with so much hatred, and she drops the bullet on the floor.
Okay.
And she kicks it on the nearest crevice.
Alright.
But she keeps the note.
Okay. So, Amy, on the ride back to your apartment, Zero just kind of drops you off. And he tells you, Amy, I'm glad that you take initiative to train yourself, but don't think that you're useless. Everyone's got a place. Your help is help we all need. Don't forget that.
I will. I'll keep that in mind.
You know what?
Hmm?
Tell your cousin that when all this is over, I've got a friend she might want to meet. And then he just drives off before you can ask anything.
Okay!
So,
That's weird.
with all of you home, respective families and friends, discussing everything that's happened, we're going to end there for the week.
Aw.
Finally take the suit off! Good night, everyone who's watching.
Ayo.
My live feedback of the stream has corrupted, even though the stream is ongoing, so I don't know how many people are watching, but good night, and see you again next
Good night.
week for more torment on these people.